Hello, my name is Jessica.
Hi, my name is Vivi. We're the software development team for StudyBuddy, and we welcome you to this presentation. First off, what is StudyBuddy exactly? StudyBuddy is a user-friendly study web tool that is meant to be a study buddy, as the name implies, and help the user through flashcards and memorization. StudyBuddy will additionally help further by tracking your study sessions for reflection and recommending further study strategies or habits for the user to pick up on. The objective and purpose of StudyBuddy is to support the user studying, providing a user-friendly mechanism for creating and managing flashcards, giving individualized advice, tracking progresses, and more. StudyBuddy's purpose is to support the user as the best study buddy it could be.
Now let's explore the foundation of the StudyBuddy experience. StudyBuddy features a clean, minimal interface designed for ease of use across both mobile and desktop platforms. The interface is divided into key sections that aligns with the student's workflow. Now let's start off with the profile. The profile is where users manage their personal info and study preferences. The flashcards dashboard is the central hub showing all flashcard sets. The flashcard sets and edit allows users to view, add, and edit cards. The sign-up/login secures entry points with email and password validation. The setting controls the themes, such as dark and light mode, and account changes. The study session tracker visualizes progress with students' logs and charts. The application is fully web-based and designed to work seamlessly on mobile, phones, tablets, and desktops, ensuring accessibility wherever students are. Our users are primarily students or active learners who need to study for exams or retain information efficiently. The interface supports this goal by being intuitive, lightweight, and distraction-free. In this slide, we will be talking about a set of requirements that is needed to develop StudyBuddy. The first one is the functional requirements. The functional requirements is what StudyBuddy must do. These include key features like user authentication, flashcard creation, and management, the informative StudyBuddy page, session tracking, and user settings such as dark mode and account updates. Next are the non-functional requirements, which ensure that the app not only works but works well. These reliability, ensuring data doesn't get lost, security for user data protection, maintainability, lazy updates, and overall system performance. StudyBuddy is designed for both desktop and mobile users, including laptops, tablets, and smartphones. It's also compatible with modern operating systems like Windows and Mac OS using standard browsers. To support all the features, the app relies on a structured data stored in Firebase. We manage user information, flashcards, and study sessions using 3 main tables: one for users, one for flashcards, and one for session logs, each storing relevant IDs, content, and timestamps. Finally, there are some assumptions and dependencies. StudyBuddy requires a stable internet connection and depends on Firebase services for hosting, authentication, and real-time syncing. We also assume user inputs are valid unless stated otherwise, for example, during login or password reset. These software requirements served as our blueprint, ensuring all development decisions remained aligned with both user needs and technical feasibility. Now that we've defined the requirements, let's take a look at how we design StudyBuddy's architectures, key components, and technology interface. We followed the model view controller design pattern. The model handles all the core data, such as user profiles and flashcards. The view is the interface that users see, like the dashboard or flashcard screens, and the controller acts as the bridge connecting user actions with backend log to update the data in real time. The app is built around 5 main components: flashcard dashboard, where users manage their sets; flashcard sets, which stores questions and answers; session tracker, which logs study time visually; authentication system for secure logins and registrations; and the info page, which recommends helpful study techniques. These components are modular and making the apps easy to manage and scale. For the backend, we chose Firebase, a NoSQL solution ideal for real-time sync and flexible document-based storage. It also supports authentication and works well with Google Login, which students are likely to use. On the front end, we use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, creating a responsive and user-friendly interface across both desktop, and mobile. This design ensures that the app stays lightweight, responsive, and secure while providing real-time feedback and updates, all essential for an effective study tool. This second part of our software design focuses on the hardware constraints, performance goals, and security measures we implemented for StudyBuddy. Since StudyBuddy is a web-based, users must have an active internet connection. Performance can also vary depending on the age and power of the device, such as available RAM or processor speed. We prioritize the speed and responsiveness. StudyBuddy is designed to fully load pages within 5 seconds under normal network conditions, ensuring a smooth user experience across devices. Security was essential, especially since we're handling user accounts. Here are the layers of protection we built. The first one is password requirements. The password requirement is a minimum of 8 characters for all users. Email or phone verification. New users must verify their identity with a code. New login notifications, so any login from a new device will trigger an alert to the user's email. A 2FA protection option, which is users can enable two-factor authentication for an added layer of security. And data encryption. All stored data, including passwords and session logs, is encrypted to protect privacy. These technical constraints and protections ensure StudyBuddy performs reliably, runs efficiently, and keeps user data secure no matter where it's accessed.
Hello, I'm Vivi back again, taking on the second half of this presentation, which focuses on the testing of StudyBuddy. The items StudyBuddy needed to test were the sign-up/login, the flashcard set creation, the flashcard creation, the dashboard, and session tracker module. Additionally, all of the features that were to go with each of the modules' function will be also tested. Features not to be tested this time was the study habits/methods recommendation, third-party UI rendering, further browser compatibility outside Chrome and Firefox, and advanced analytics. Our testing strategy consists of a black box for user-facing features and white box for back-end logic. Then we'll have the tests run manually and automatedly with Postman and other browser tools. And lastly, there are 3 test runs for each test case. For our test cases, they each tackle a previous mentioned module and feature, being sign-up/login, flashcard set and flashcard creation, dashboard usability, and a session tracker. For the pass and fail criteria for each test case, we had if the feature being tested met all specified functional and non-functional requirements, then it would pass. Otherwise, if any incorrect output or behavior occurs, then it fails. We also have suspension and resumption criteria, being if a critical bug occurs that blocks testing to completion, then the case is suspended. It resumes once that the issue is fixed by the development team. For test results, we had all of our test cases mentioned previously pass, and also requirements also pass. Specifically, our requirements were related to the test cases from our SRS document, which were the user registration and login ability, flashcard set and flashcard creation, and having a session tracker. The test cases associated with each requirement all pass, so the requirements were all validated and verified. In conclusion, StudyBuddy is a web app being developed to help students with studying and learning through flashcards and tracking their sessions. We, the development team, have designed and developed StudyBuddy successfully, fulfilling all main features and satisfying all requirements, meaning that StudyBuddy is now suitable to go live. StudyBuddy will continue being developed and worked on, so it could be the best studying partner web app there is. Thank you for your time.